Hey guys, it's Boobing2PM96, and today I'm going to tell you guys about gerbil housing. And in case you're wondering, I've made tons of videos lately, and they were all filmed actually on the same day because I just had a lot of free time today because I didn't have any homework. So that's why I filmed like 20 videos all in one day. So anyways, today I'm going to tell you about gerbil housing. And the best kind of house to get is just a regular wooden hut, and it doesn't have to be quite as big as this one. It could be of like this size or maybe even smaller, depending on how many gerbils you have. I have 3, so it needs to be a bit larger. And if you don't want to use a wooden home, you could take a cardboard box and put it in there. It's better to bury it under their bedding, but this box was a bit tall, so before I took most of the bedding out for preparation of cleaning, it went up to maybe, like, the bedding went up to maybe here. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little lower, somewhere around there. And you should never use any sort of plastic. Plastic is really bad for them if they chew it. And, let's see. Oh, yes, okay. I use wooden houses because they provide something for them to chew on. And they always need something to chew because it wears down their teeth. But if you have a wooden home, you don't necessarily have to buy them chew sticks because they'll just chew on their home. And so, I guess I'll show you guys how much they chew. Okay, so they've chewed the door up, and it's quite a bit bigger. And they chewed here, and they chewed the corner out, and just overall the bottoms have been pretty chewed up. So this is why you really need to make sure that you get them a wooden home for them to chew on. And, oops. If you do get a wooden home, I would recommend placing it backwards so that there's no doorway, because it's more fun for them to have to burrow and stuff to get to their home rather than like just walking through a doorway. Plus it stimulates natural habits, so I would recommend you do it. And cardboard boxes are good because they simulate natural burrowing, like natural burrows, because they are usually buried under the bedding. But as you can see, they will eventually chew it up, and the backs will fall off, and like, it's pretty stuff with bedding too, and they like the enclosed space. So these are good, but be prepared to replace them a lot. And if your gerbils are intense chewers, like mine are like pretty big chewers, but since they have a really thick home, it doesn't really matter. But if you have really intense chewers that will like chew up the house in a night, then I would recommend getting a ceramic house. Thick wood houses are also good for big chewers because it's harder for them to chew it up. And yeah, Petco sells ceramic ones shaped like acorns, but I usually don't use them because I feel like it might be cold for the gerbil to sleep in. And if you don't want to use any, you could just not give them a house at all and just let them nest in the bedding. But if you do that, you'll have to add a bit more bedding than someone without a house would, because they have to be enclosed, and you have to give them a lot more nesting material because they need more nesting material to keep themselves warm. And so that's about it. Yeah. Bye guys.